Ready for this coming Sunday night, but first, tonight's town hall meeting. And our first guest tonight says the debate's town hall format is a sweet spot for Donald Trump. Joining us tonight, Trump campaign manager Kellyanne Conway. Kellyanne, great to have you with us.
Hi, Lou.
This is an interesting place. Sandown, New Hampshire, right now. Within 2 points, obviously Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. So there's a little something to play for in the state as well. What does Trump have to do tonight? Practice, or does he have to do something impressive, and is that the plan?
Yeah, Donald Trump tonight has to do what he does every night. He's out with voters every single day of the week. Just came back from a huge western state swing. Arizona, Nevada, Colorado, overflow record crowds. I mean, he draws crowds. He draws the largest crowds for somebody who doesn't sing or play an instrument that some of these venues have ever seen. And up in New Hampshire tonight, he wanted an opportunity to engage with people, take questions from the audience. But this is not new for him. You've seen him on your own Fox News channel, your sister station.
I knew I'd seen him somewhere,
that.
Kellyanne. I thought it was Fox. I was pretty sure.
No, I mean in the town hall formats. He does the town halls where he really enjoys engaging with the audience. It's natural for him. He loves being with people. They're like oxygen for him. And I think it's a wonderful format on Sunday night for both he and Mrs. Clinton to come out from behind their podiums and actually engage with people one-on-one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would suggest that Donald Trump will have any problem doing that. What they have suggested, though, is that Donald Trump was poorly prepared for the first debate. Now, whatever direction he takes in that debate, his preparation level has to be, one would think, better. And what will be his strategy, if you can convey it to us, and what difference will there be between the first and the second debate for Donald Trump and his supporters?
Well, I won't reveal private conversations or strategies, but I will tell you that he's excited for Sunday because he knows that the issue set favors him. And when he can talk about jobs, immigration, trade, defeating radical Islamic terrorism, repealing and replacing the disaster that is known as Obamacare. I mean, even President Bill Clinton, whose wife is running for president, I would think in part on Obamacare, has said it's, quote, the craziest thing he's ever seen. So we know that a dynamic, compelling speaker and the issue set are how we win this. Converting that to a debate performance is a little bit of a different prospect, in that Donald Trump in that first debate, Lou, was trying to answer the questions as they were asked of him. Mrs. Clinton many times is just trying to unload those zingers that she had rehearsed and practiced. And so I think if Donald Trump takes the opportunity to answer the question asked, but also to make sure that he shows the contrast between he and Hillary Clinton on any number of issues, I can't think of brighter, bolder contrast between two political party candidates really in a number of years.
Yeah, that potential certainly exists in bright colored outline. It's how you fill it in. And the man that voters have responded to is direct. He's straightforward. He has been if you will, a force of nature, bringing change as his principal offering, a vision for the future. We saw him get away from that in the first debate a bit, and as you say, he started responding in some sort of to these questions that were being thrown at him. He needs to kind of rise above that, doesn't he?
Yes, and make sure that his message is the one that's heard through the noise, the post-debate noise, or the silence, however the case may be. And if he feels that he's being treated unfairly, or he feels that an issue is beside the point, according to everybody's polling, then he may just say so. Yeah. And to make sure that Hillary Clinton is held to account for her record, Lou, fairly unremarkable record in the United States Senate, and a very spotty, failing record as Secretary of State. She's the one who wants to continue with more of the same. She does not represent the 70% of Americans who want to move this country in a new and different direction. She is a typical politician. She reeks of Washington insiderism and corruption, and he is the successful businessman on the outside. So that contrast, illustrated on full display in a debate setting or really anywhere, it really benefits him. I think that's why Mrs. Clinton tries to make this campaign about Donald Trump and not about her. If it's about her, frankly, she loses. And I read a couple reports today that she's, practicing being warm and accessible. Wow. If I read one more news report about Hillary Clinton is finding her voice, she's practicing being a people person. After 30 years, if you're not a people person and you're not seen as warm and accessible, you know.
You know, Kellyanne,
that's not going to change before Sunday night.
That's a strange thing here. And it goes back to the Democratic Convention. You would have thought that the Clintons were the change agents in a status quo that has, frankly, not exactly carried the honor of the country for 30 years. This is a woman who people talk about it's historic because she's the first woman leading a ticket, but she's also the second Clinton to do so. And she is seeking to be the third term of Barack Obama. I mean, the numbers start, as you look at it, I mean, they really come crashing down on her. So if she wants to play numbers games, I would think that Mr. Trump might eagerly oblige. As the change agent in this race, do you think that gives him a remarkable advantage?
It certainly does. I think this election continues to be, Lou, what it's always been about. Change versus more of the same, past versus future, Washington insider versus Washington disruptor, successful businessman versus typical politician. And people will see that. And on the issues, they could not be more different. On immigration, Donald Trump has made that a signature issue from the beginning. Build the wall, have Mexico pay for it. Stop the influx of illegal immigrants until we can figure out, you know, who lives among us, what's going on. Stop making it more difficult for American workers who are looking for jobs and well-paying jobs. Bring those manufacturing jobs back to the United States. You know, Mike Pence, his running mate, has done a great job with manufacturing jobs in the state of Indiana.
Governor Pence established, it appears to me, the opportunity for a reset in the campaign at this critical juncture. And whether or not that opportunity is seized, we'll learn beginning tonight. Kellyanne, always good to have you here to give us some insight.
Thank you, Lou.
Kellyanne Conway, thanks so much.